None of your girlfriends have ever or will ever be this flexible. Nepotism. Someone put Baby in a corner in this scene.
That was the summer of 1963.
Self-reflective voice of Baby as narrator disappears after opening scene. The best time to comb one's hair is cruising the freeway with the windows rolled down.
If it were not for this man, I'd be standing here dead.
Well, no, you'd be lying in a coffin and this conversation would not be taking place right now. Foot fetish.
Oh, come on, ladies! God wouldn't have given you maracas if he did want you to shake them!
Boobs are compared to noisy percussion instruments filled with dried beans. This guy. Enchantment Under the Sea, obviously recycled from Back to the Future. This dude breaks the strict rules of taking a guest into the Dirty Dancing house because carrying 3 watermelons is just too damn hard all of a sudden.
What's she doing here?
I carried a watermelon.
Yeah, it was a plot device to get inside the sexy forbidden house. God knows why this party needs watermelons. What a dick.
My God, it's Cleopatra. I feel like such an ass.
This guy hasn't been beaten with socks full of bars of soap yet.
I love to watch your hair blowing in the breeze. I'm known as the catch of the county.
Hey kids, I'd like to tell you how I met your mother. I told her how great I was and she instantly fell in love.
Sometimes in this world, you see things you don't want to see.
Bragging about money, stealing girlfriends, condescending dickheadedness. This guy just completed the asshole hat trick all in one scene.
Some milk, leftover rice pudding.
Whenever you need a good cry, the kitchen is the first logical place to go. Also, Baby is being taken through a Disneyland ride of plot developments. Everywhere she goes, there's someone who just happens to be crying or yelling about something that will be important later. Also, he can't hear Penny crying? Oh, f*** you. You know for a fact Baby isn't hovering behind your right shoulder, you dick.
Okay, Johnny.
Johnny refers to himself in the third person.
I'm never gonna let anything happen to you.
What, are you gonna go back in time and turn into a condom?
Some people count, some people don't. Read it.
This guy carries around the fountainhead while he works, just in case he has some sort of asshole thing to say and can whip it out at a moment's notice. I think we should steal ice cream from little babies. The fountainhead.
I can't tell you this.
It's not illegal, is it?
Someone's in trouble. I can't tell you what it is. It's the going rate for illegal abortions in 1963. It's probably something completely innocent. Dumb question.
I can only get her an appointment for Thursday. They do their act at the Sheldrake on Thursday night.
So wait, this doctor can only perform the procedure on this one Thursday and not any other day in the next few weeks before she starts showing? How inconveniently convenient for this story.
She can't move. No, it's the dumbest idea I ever heard of.
She can't do it. She cannot do it.
Baby's glare is all it took to get Johnny on board with the stupidest idea he's ever heard. Baby raids Eddie Vedder's wardrobe. Need to learn a lot of tough dances in a few days? Montage the shit out of him. So I guess after Baby asked her father for the shady money, then disappeared for a few days taking private dance lessons, her family didn't worry about her the entire time? In the middle of this marathon montage, it is important to note that Baby put on lipstick while she was alone on her practice bridge. Now at the rate they're going, they should be doing the final number in the nude. Oh shit, Thursday came and went, didn't it? As always, in the 80s, if you need to learn anything of importance, it came down to learning it in a forest of some sort.
You know, the best place to practice lifts is in the water.
How so? How does this accurately replicate what you need to do on the dance floor? I take back what I said about Katie Holmes. I mean Jennifer Grey. Wait, did I say anything about Jennifer Grey? If I did, I take it back. Just bang already!
I guess it's not a great room. You probably got a great room.
No, it's a great room.
Your father was great.
Not a great sign when your great writers have run out of great adjectives in the great third act.
Most of all, I'm scared of walking out of this room and never feeling the rest of my whole life. The way I feel when I'm with you.
How many f***ing bagels and cinnamon rolls do you need with all the other breakfast that's on this table?
Oh, those Mets, what a team, finally broke their 22-game losing streak.
The New York Mets did not have a 22-game losing streak at any time during 1963, and the biggest losing streak they had in any season was 17.
I've decided to go all the way with Robbie.
That's the way I start all my conversations, too.
You should be with someone that you sort of love.
How do you sort of love someone?
You wouldn't care if I humped the entire army, as long as they were on the right side of the Ho Chi Minh Trail.
Good Vietnam reference to remind people we're in the 60s.
My grandfather put me in charge of the final show.
Because you needed even more conflicts to make this a full-length motion picture.
And why not dance this year's final dance to the pachanga?
Right.
The pachanga sounds like a horrible dance for horrible people. Especially since Neil suggested it. The pachanga. What's the pachanga?
What do you mean, fight the boss man?
Yeah, tell him your ideas.
Baby, you were in the room when Johnny suggested that they do this Cuban/soul mixture, and Neil said, dude, your ideas are poor people talk.
My dad calls me today. He says, with good news, he says Uncle Paul can finally get you in a union.
House painters and plasterers, local number 179 at your service.
Being young is hard.
Is China next?
I don't think they saw us.
Of course they didn't. I mean, unless your family is secretly the CIA or some shit.
Hey, well, it looks like I picked the wrong sister. That's okay, baby. I went slumming too.
Dude, why the f*** would you say this? This is the equivalent of Robbie just walking by and saying, "Hey Johnny, f*** you," for no reason.
Get out of here. You're not worth it.
You're not worth it, cliche. There's nothing like a good 80s tune to take you back to the 60s. Lisa misses Universal "I'm f***ing right now" signal. Also, they didn't lock the door? Who does that? She didn't even need to turn the doorknob to open the door.
I dreamt we were walking along and we met your father, and he said, "Come on," and he put his arm around me, just like he did with Robbie.
Then the dream got weird.
Mo Pressman's wallet was stolen when he was playing pinochle last night.
Vivian thinks she remembers this dance kid, Johnny, walking by.
Vivian immediately gets a chance at revenge on Johnny because of this out-of-nowhere wallet caper. Also, what kind of investigation was this? The wallet was reported stolen at 4:30 a.m., and by breakfast they're sure it's Johnny based on some bullshit, but the firing needed to wait until after breakfast?
That little old couple, the Schumakers, I saw her with a couple of wallets.
Nancy Drew once again cracks the case by being in the right place at the right time.
Come on, Neil. You'll learn what it's like to fire an employee.
No, Mr.
Okay, so you can fire Johnny because someone said they saw him walking around last night? Baby's in the corner.
Maybe they'll...
For everyone who complained, I love Patrick Swayze, but never get to hear him talk and sing at the same time, here's the best scene in a movie ever. Also, film meets its quota of girls staring forlornly off camera into distance in one montage.
And I wanted to thank you for your help with the Penny situation.
What the f***? I mean, even if Baby's father knew it was Robbie who knocked up Penny, who brings up abortion money at this moment in time?
Nobody puts Baby in a corner.
Are you saying someone physically put her in this corner? Because no one did. She just sat here. Was this a problem Baby was trying to overcome for the whole movie and now finally someone took her out of the corner? Was that the movie's central conflict? Just a spirited response from Mr. Houseman.
But I always do the last dance of the season.
Fired employees can just take Baby out of a corner and disrupt an entire show so that he can have this last dance.
Somebody who's taught me that there are people willing to stand up for other people no matter what it costs them.
A speech explaining the moral lesson of a movie that is so mind-numbingly simple its title is Dirty Dancing.
Miss Frances Houseman.
Sit down, Jake.
Everybody puts Jake in the corner.
Now I had the time of my life.
In the Dirty Dancing 60s universe, this 80s song somehow exists. Next up, West End Girls. Slow motion jump off the stage. Extemporaneous dance mob is expertly choreographed. Baby's dad has been turned around on all this Johnny banging his daughter thing by the magic of dance. What the hell is this guy doing?
You have sheet music on this stuff?
No, but I did invent a synthesizer and a drum machine for it. Also, I thought this song was being played on the record player. So everyone has been turned around by this dance? No one's pissed? I mean, what was in this dance? LSD? Branded for life.
And girls, please remember that you promised to respect him in the morning.
I'm glad they found time for the DJ to say one more stupid thing before this movie ended.
Love to watch your hair blowing in the breeze.
Well, it looks like I picked the wrong sister.
Sorry you had to see that, baby.
You wear too much eye makeup. My sister wears too much. People think she's a whore.
You did real good. Tommy, how's the peeping? Tommy, how's the peeping? Tommy.
I don't think that you ever had any intention of telling him. Ever.
Prepare to die. You are such an asshole.
Well, then why not fight harder? Make them listen.
Because I need this goddamn job lined up for next summer.
There's always barber college.
Yeah, that's nice. Gotta go.
Miss Frances Houseman.
Sit down, Jake.
Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown.
Anyone could have taken it. Maybe it was, you know, it could have been that little old couple, the Schumakers. I saw her with a couple of wallets.
Sylvia and Sydney?
Baby, you don't go around accusing innocent people.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.